Hello everybody, good morning. I just wanted to show you guys that it is snowing here, which is kind of cool, kind of crazy. Definitely adds a little bit of something interesting to this situation, I guess. It makes me actually really want to play outside, but I know that it's not really accumulating fast, and I also know that the first day is too fluffy, so I don't know, we'll see. But I did want to do a thrift flip and show you guys some crafty stuff because I've been talking about it, and yeah, ignore my TV in the background. Okay, anyways, I did want to do some arts and crafts and talk about my kind of latest obsession for thrifting ashtrays. I've been finding really beautiful ones, like literally, let me just show off my ashtrays real quick. This one is so gorgeous. Like I've got, and so I've been thrifting these, and as you can see, they're pretty reasonably priced for this big guy. So like the little ones were like $150 maybe, and I'm gonna save these. We'll do a bigger project, or like a more intricate project with these ones, but I did want to do a basic resin tutorial kind of crafting video because I have been obsessed with making these ashtrays prettier and transforming them and just making them cool. And you can customize them with literally anything. So if you know someone who smokes and they like a certain thing, you can fill it up with that. But anyways, so let's jump into it. Basically, I'm going to be filling mine with some CBD, and so basically it's going to be resin. We're going to be mixing some resin. I'm using this brand, and then putting objects in the bottom. So we want it to be very shallow because we don't want to eliminate like the volume of the ashtrays. And so I'm using, for this one I want to use like CBD. So I have a piece right here. Let me see. A piece right here. Okay, it's not really focusing. It's okay. What is life? Okay, whatever. Okay. Now I feel like I have to edit, and I don't want to edit, you guys. I've been really enjoying not editing, and it's not that I'm weak at it, it's just boring. And then sometimes I put a lot of work into editing a video, and it doesn't do as good as one where I just sit and talk shit. So I feel like you guys are encouraging me to sit and talk shit, so this is your fault. But anyways, I have smushed a piece of CBD because we want these to be as flat as possible, and I will demonstrate to you actually. I will demonstrate to you. So so I have my CBD here, and so like this is just way too 3D. So what I've been doing is taking two pieces of glass and just kind of pressing it down, and it kind of smushes and spreads out, and you can see. And now we have this piece that's much flatter, and you want to be very delicate with it because it will flake off and stuff like that. Damn, why am I so bad at getting this to focus? Yeah, no, it's not happening. All right, so just, you want to get an idea of how you want the layout to look. I don't really like the way this, okay, yeah, I don't really like the way that piece looks. It's a little bit too big. I'll break it down as well. And then I have all these little flecks that came off, and then I have some that I have ground in a grinder already. Nothing is focusing. Okay, there you go. Ah, haha. So I'm gonna sprinkle that on top, and yeah, okay, definitely 100% wear gloves because resin is very harmful, sticky, all those good things. So I'm gonna wear gloves, and yeah, so basically the resin that I use is 1-to-1. So I'm just going to pour about the same levels and then mix them together. And I don't want to use, like, we kind of want to use as minimal as possible because because of we want to go like as thin as we can get is the better. So all right, so that kind of looks like a lot. Okay. And honestly, I'm just kind of eyeballing it because I've done this before, so I'm just gonna fill it like pretty shallow. And I'm assuming that if it's not 100% perfect, that it'll still work. And yeah, okay. And okay, so resin is pretty fun to work with. It's just very, it's just something that takes time, I guess. And I haven't really put much time into learning or practicing, so this is a skill that we will probably develop over some time, and probably a lot more resin projects to be done in the future. So yeah, that'll be fun. All right, so now I'm gonna mix these two with a stick. And okay, so to reduce the amount of air bubbles, we want to like stir it very, 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 very gently and slowly. And also, hindsight, definitely put something down on your surface to protect it. So yeah, this is a messy project. Okay, so yeah, I'm stirring. I want to show you very gently. I don't know if you could see, like swirls start to develop. And okay, so this is kind of what we're going for here. And this has a little bit of air bubbles in it, but one trick that you can use is using like a heat gun and things like that. I don't have that, or you could use a hairdryer as well. I don't have a hairdryer actually, so we will just be kind of hoping for the best and popping them ourselves, hopefully with some. All right, so actually, okay, I should show you what's going on. Okay. So nice. Okay, so I am going to be pouring the resin just a little. We want like just the tiniest layer as we possibly can get. And for now, I'm just going to leave that there and use a toothpick to kind of pick where I want things to be. And coat everything. And I'm just like trying to get rid of some air bubbles here. I've seen other suggestions that are like use like put the resin in like warm water before, and then I know people use like pressure pots and things like that. That seems a little bit extra for my uses, only because I don't really use resin too much. But alright, so now I'm gonna pour a little bit more in, and I don't think the air bubbles would really affect this one. This is kind of just a practice one as well, as I mean, anybody should be happy to receive a gift, to be honest. Like, this is just a good way to, yeah, thrift flip an ashtray and make a cheap gift, kind of. Well, okay, so the resin's not very cheap, but if you're making a bunch for people, then it's kind of worth it. And then, okay, just gonna want to, like, move things so it evens out and is in an even coat. Like, this piece isn't really covered. Okay, oh, okay, that's like kind of, okay. There we go. Yeah, okay, so you really just want to like even everything. And if it's not even, you might want to go in with a paper towel or something, because it will show in the end product where the resin lands. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on top here. Is this even on camera? Oh, you know what? I gotta use, okay, we'll do it this way. Sprinkle a little bit on top there. And So that one's pretty much done. Let's take my gloves off real quick. Wipe down the counter. And also wipe down the... So there, as you can see, it's... Oh, as you can't see, as now you can see, it's yeah, it moves it moves a lot, so you kind of have to keep it as flat as you can, which is not the best for this video, but I'm just gonna clean up the edges here. Alrighty, so I wanted to do one more ashtray with candies and like candy hearts, but these ones start out way too thick. So what I did was I took a piece of paper, sandpaper, put it down on the counter and just flattened them out. So now I've got, like, you can see this one is like significantly thinner. And some of these hearts were actually said, like, I want them to say like funny things, but this one actually kind of says something funny that says like, ugh. So I'm gonna like take some inspo from that, and I'm going to write my own things on here, and I'm gonna write things that are not so lovey-dovey, just because that makes a little more sense for an ashtray and just for the vibe I'm going for. And I also did the same like sanding thing with these sprinkles because they're balls and I wanted them to sit flat. So yeah, so I'm gonna write on these candy hearts. Let's see. I'll keep O, because that's kind of a mood. Let's see. Like, you guys can't even see. There we go. And I'm also left-handed. That doesn't help. Okay, so I wrote ugh on that one, and then I can't decide which one looks better, but honestly they both look good. Like this one's smaller, the G, whatever. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same thing. We'll start with the base here. Kind of distribute it around a little. And try not to get too much resin on any other parts. And so we'll just spread it around. Okay. Okay, so now we'll put the hearts in. Let's go red, orange, yellow, green, purple. And I'm going to take this, press them down a little bit. Okay, and then take so.
Alright you guys, as you can see, this is a very easy project and you basically customize it to what you like and just have fun with it.
Alright you guys, so there you have it. Two very, very easy ashtrays, and they're not finished. They have to cure now for, I'd say, at least 24 hours, so refrain from touching and messing with them, although I'm literally ignoring my own advice right now. And yeah, I hope everyone is staying safe, and just kind of keeping positive spirits, because that's what I'm trying to do. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.